the biggest piece for Brendan, just watching him, is going to be a lot of core stability. And yeah, getting that pelvis, and then when you squat, using the range in your hips. To start this off, we're gonna look at ankle mobility, we're gonna clear those out. We're gonna use the functional movement screen, just like we do with every client that walks in our door. They go through an assessment piece. Part of the assessment is the ankle clearing, we call it. So, I'm gonna have Brendan here just stand with his heel and toe together. And again, it doesn't really matter where he's at on the number line, but as long as we're looking here, I'm gonna look at where his knee goes relative to his malleolus, which is this bone right here. As you can see, I'm pretty restricted. I have to work on this a lot. It's one of my biggest issues I have. So I have to really concentrate on this, and I haven't done my stuff for today. So let's have Brendan do this. As we do this, Brendan, I want to make sure you're not losing this arch. So keep the arch in place. So no, I want you to get an arch. There you go. Keep the heel down. Now drive your knee forward, but without. Go and put this heel right in front here. There you go. Yep. Keep the heel in place. I'm sorry, the arch in place, and drive your knee forward. And only as far as you can, with as long as the heel. Good. So now we're gonna mark it. Oops. Go ahead again. Same thing. So I'm gonna drop this line down from here, looking how far it goes relative to his malleolus. And you can see he's got some really good range there. So he has the ankle clearing. Perfect. Let's go and try the other side. So we're looking, is this a stability issue or a mobility issue? And overall, I'm sorry. Try again. Yeah, so lots of good mobility. Try it one more time. Keep the heel down. There we go. Yeah, so you can see he has a lot of range there. So now we're gonna look at motor control. That means stability, right? We're looking at how stable are you in that foot and ankle. The way we do that, again, it's always comparative, right to left. So we're gonna start you off right here with your toe at 0. You're gonna keep your heel down, arch in place, and all we're gonna do is just do a single leg squat as far as you can, as long as the heel stays down, and see how far you can reach. Come right back up. We'll do that a couple more times and see if you get any more. Again, everything's nice and slow. So everything's slow and controlled, making sure you're holding this arch in place. And go. There we go. We're gonna mark him at 63. Let's try it again. Heel down, looking good. Good, 64. One more time, let's do 3 per side. There we go, 60, we'll say his best is 64. We'll try the other side again. Again, it's always comparative to the same side, to the opposite side. Good, all right, we got 58. Let's see this again. 64. Try it again. There we go. So both the second and third time when you did it, you fell over. So let's try it again without falling over. So it's all about stability, right? Motor control. So it's not just reaching and touching, it's reaching and controlling. Right there. Good. Let's try that one more time. So we're gonna get some good numbers here when you are stable and controlled. There we go. So we'll say his best is 59. So 64 and 59. That's a 5 centimeter difference, which is probably close to what, 3 inches or so? 2.5 inches. So the research shows if it's differentiated of 3 inches or more, typically you're at a greater risk of injury, right? That's ideally we try to get both of them almost the same. So challenge A, his balance. So I'm gonna put him more in an inline position. I'm also gonna make sure his toe is dug into the ground, as you can see here. So I'm gonna this whole goal of this exercise is for the ankle in the back here. So I'm getting my big toe dug in. I'm actually stabilizing my hips. I'm gonna get an inline position, nice and tall. I'm gonna put this over my head, my shoulders, and I'm just gonna have him rotate. Woo! Finding the balance point all the way across. So this is a big struggle here to really find center, finding control. And again, it's breathing. Breathing out as you rotates, breathing back in. So now we're working the whole chain. Thoracic, yeah, it's gonna be thoracic spine, stabilizing through the lumbar, and he's working on stabilization through the ankle. So you can see there's a little, yeah, there we go. You feel this nice stretch through here as well? Good, get nice and tall, hips level, good. Now breathe out as you rotate towards your front knee. Breathe, good. And like you can see here, lumbar extension. So I'm gonna have him tuck his, hold on. Let's come back up, try to tuck your pelvis under you. There we go. Now we're really gonna challenge balance because we're putting him in a position where he's not used to being at. There we go. How's that? A lot more challenging? Yeah. Remember to breathe. Focus on breathing in. Now breathe out as you rotate. We're gonna do this five times here. We'll call that one 2 with good posture. Tuck the pelvis, good. There you go. Let's go 2 more, 2 more times. Focus on that breath. Again, by gaining the breath, he's gonna start to be able to work on his mobility a bit more. One more rep. We're also making note of where his T-spine is. Good. Going to switch sides. So if you watched our video last week, we really worked on thoracic spine. So that's a big one where homework-wise, where Brendan would have to probably do more of as far as getting his own self-care down. Hips under you. There we go. Find it. Now rotate to your left. Good. Again, as long as his breathing stays up, we're not holding our breath. That's our #1 goal here. Good. 2 more. There you go. How's that feel compared to the other side?
I feel like I have more freedom to go.
And it makes sense because when his right ankle, right? That's the ankle that's the more stable, more mobile ankle. Now we're challenging, and then the other side was harder because we're challenging his left ankle. Good. So this is the next one. We're gonna go heel. So we're gonna introduce now a little bit more stability for the rear ankle. We're also gonna introduce a little bit of extra dorsiflexion by using the half roller here. Then I'm gonna go into the front here. So now he's gonna be in a staggered position. So instantly for me, I automatically feel a good stretch on my Achilles area, my soleus, my gastroc, these calf muscles back here. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of reach up, take a deep breath in, and then I'm gonna fold forward all the way for my feet, for the ground. And then I'm gonna breathe out. Sorry, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. All right, we'll do that 5 times, and then we're gonna switch. So again, a lot of challenge here, especially for his hamstring. Yep. Going to step up more. A little more. There you go. Now you should instantly feel stretch. Yeah. Going to reach those hands over your head. Take a deep breath in. Good. And you can automatically see, right, what's happening here. So we're going to try to tuck this pelvis. Look at length through the hamstring, through the lat. Now going to take a deep breath out. Fold forward. Stick your butt back. Try to touch the floor. Go ahead and bend this knee some more. There you go. I want you to get to the floor by using that little bit of flexion. So again, we're looking at posture, right? Looking at ankles, where they're at. Making sure he's getting a stretch. I'm making sure his feet are pointed straight ahead. So he's not trying to gain mobility or range by collapsing through the arch. Everything's staying nice and strong. So knees, make sure your feet are straight. Yeah, we're trying to get feet straight here. We're gonna squat. Knees out. Good, let's try it again. Really push your knees out, especially against the band. There you go. Now let's go ahead and take that step with the left foot. Good.
Just come up to balance.
Yep, come up to balance. Good, and actually you can put that foot down and go up to your tippy toe on your left side. Woo. Good, right back down. Back to a squat. It's a little hard without an anchor, but it's good. Step up. I'm trying to also clear the band out of the way here so he doesn't hit it. Find it. Ready to go to that toe raise. Woo. Head back down. One more time. There you go. And then up. Good. It's a little tricky. So, obviously we kind of spent not too much time on this, but enough to kind of give you what we're looking for with the proprioception piece. So now we're gonna retest, because the only way to really know that we make a change is you gotta test and retest. So just the motor control one, the slider one, because as we know, his dorsiflexion was really good. We're not worrying about that right now. We're really looking at this. So on his left ankle, it was 58 before, boom, 61. Try it again, but remember, don't fall over. So same thing, but be stable. So you gotta be able to control the whole motion. There we go, 60.
Was it 58 last time?
Yeah. One more time. Again, stabilize, control. There we go, 62. Now let's try this side. That's where you were with your right leg. So now let's see if we maintain that. But the goal is even, right? Even. So 4 centimeter difference is pretty significant. Actually, it was 5 centimeters before. There we go. 63. Let's try it again. Boom, 64. Good. So that was good. We got your left leg closer to the right leg. And that's the ideal goal, right? Significant more range. Again, this is practice. We spent literally 15 minutes doing this. Something you would have to do on a daily piece. And once he starts feeling the ankle really feeling good, and again, it's really beyond the ankle. It's more hip, core stability, but that's why we do the test. Why we do the screening, we do the ankle clearing, because in our minds, I mean, probably how many years did you think it was your ankles?
Probably decent.
Yeah, decent amount of time, and I think that too sometimes. And obviously mine is. I have significant ankle issues that limit me in a lot of other stuff. But for him, doing the screen, we saw that's not his issue. So next week, stay tuned, because what we're gonna do, we're gonna go through some hip stability, a lot of core stability work, because that's gonna really enhance a lot of the stuff that we're talking about.